Hi, Declan. We're in Arizona, and I have a book about coyotes. And so this is like a blue coyote. And in the book, it starts out, and it says coyote, blue coyote. He was going along, following his nose, and he had a nose for trouble. That's kind of like me. Coyote stuck his nose into the badger's hole, but he got bitten. The badger bit his nose. Coyote wanted to have a flaming red head like a woodpecker, but his fur caught fire. Then Coyote went looking for Snake, Psst, but only found trouble. Coyote was always in trouble. And then Coyote came to a place where earth meets the sky. He heard laughing and singing. He went up to take a look, and Coyote saw a flock of crows. They were chanting and they were dancing. Then the birds spread their wings and they flew through the air and they circled the canyon. Oh, if only I could fly, said Coyote. I would be the greatest coyote in the world. Coyote called to the crows, let me join you. The foolish coyote wants to be like us, Old Man Crow said to his flock. Let's have some fun with him. Old Man Crow turned one eye toward Coyote. You may dance with us, he said. Thank you, said the coyote, but I want to fly too. Maybe you can, said Old Man Crow. Old Man Crow plucked a feather from his left wing, and he told his flock to do the same. They stuck the feathers in the coyote, and the coyote winced, and his nose twitched. The crows chuckled. Are you ready to fly, says Old Man Crow. The birds began their slow, steady chant. They hopped from one foot to the other, and Coyote joined in the dance. And then he got out of step and sang out of tune, but he was very proud of himself. Those are all the crows there, and there's the coyote. Look at all the feathers on a coyote. He's trying to fly like a bird. The crows spread their wings and soared into the sky, and Coyote followed his flight, but it was jerky. He tilted to one side. Since his feathers are only from the left wing of each bird, he was off balance. He fell to the ground. Wait, he cried out. Don't leave me behind. Look at this. Declan, coyotes don't fly. The birds returned and gathered around Coyote. We must balance him, said Old Man Crow. Old Man Crow plucked a feather from his right wing, and each of the flock did the same. Coyote cringed as they stuck their feathers in his fur, and the crows all cackled. That means laughed. Now I'm perfect, said Coyote. I can fly as well as the rest of you. Coyote had become rude and boastful. He danced out of step. He sang off key. The crows were no longer having fun. The birds began their slow, steady chant, and Coyote hopped along, flapping his feathered wings and singing sour notes. The dancers spread their wings and leapt into the air. That's leaped. Soon the crows were flying high over the canyon, and Coyote struggled to keep up. Carry me, he demanded. The crows circled Coyote but didn't carry him. Instead, they took back their feathers one by one, and Coyote, he sank through the air, and he fell straight down. Ooh, he howled, and Coyote fell so fast, his tail caught fire, and he fell into a pool on the mesa. A mesa is like a big flat rock. It's like a plateau. And there's all the crows just flying away.
Crow flying
Coyote
away.
crawled out of the water. He heard laughter and saw the crows flying away. Coyote ran after them. He tripped and fell, tumbling into the dirt. And Coyote went home and soaked and covered with dust. To this day, he is the color of dust. To this day, his tail has a burnt black tip. And to this day, Coyote still follows his nose. He has a nose for trouble, and he always finds it. So that's the story of the coyote, but let me show you that Nina Linda has a crow.
Yes. Here's the crow.
There we go. That's Nina Linda with a crow. But I hope that she doesn't take any feathers away from that crow and try to fly herself.
Always trying to eat my ears, always pecking on my head, my nose, he's pecking. Bye-bye, Declan.
Okay, it's good to see you. And what we can say is Jesus loves you, and so do we. See ya.